Large crowd in attendance thus far, still coming in as the largest offloading occur.
All they want Maple Boxman to do is give the fish skate home in enough time to get the oil out.
Remember, in the interim, you can order some stuff from Burger King. They're very much ready. The bar, perfectly packed.
MB 572. 5772, you're asked to remove your vehicle. The batsman come through for a quick single. You will get it quite easily in the end, a bit of footwork with the man coming in from cover there. But the batsman home safely takes it up to 29. 29 for 4, I can tell you too. The batsman gone, Ali run up for 10. Richards gone without scoring. Jadad Jilts bowler early for 2. And Zion Buffett deceived and bamboozled by Carlo Morris for 1.
That would have been a big wicket. The wicket of Zion Buffett. They were expecting a lot from him. Let's not forget as well.
Came in as one of the replacements. Got a lot of time for young Zion Buffett. One of the talented youngsters going around the circuit. As Hurley on his way, passes on par best. Goes the delivery batsman is getting a good delivery, not taken this time by keeper Greenwich, who's down on his back. Wait for the signal from the umpire. So that looks like a drop catch. No signal coming from the umpire.
Yeah, no signal indicating the ball in the inner portion of the bat. Might have just dropped in front of the keeper. Going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, it dropped in front of him after they catch it. 30 for 4. We're in over number 7. It's being bowled by Rico Hurley. Was a delivery city. Batsman attempted, gone through for a quick single. Looking for 2. Amari is a youngster, Linden. I think he plays it straight for the Alexander school as well. So he's a youngster. 2 more than the score. Takes it up to 32 for 4. Remember, this is the big gathering. We're in the parish of St. James. Maple
versus the BDF.
Versus the BDF. This one promises to be a cracker-jacker. 32 for 4. We're in over number 7. Early before this 3.5 overs, 1 for 16. Looking to close out what has been a very good spell from the northern end of the ground. He's on his way. The bowler delivery, the batsman is driving, but back to the bowler, and yet again, there is no run. So Hurley, ladies and gentlemen, will come to the end of his spell. 4 overs, no maidens, 1 for 16. And I can tell you, at the end of 7 overs, DJ, 32 for 4.
Of the rock nation with a sound vibration. You're not 500 stations to take out your identification. Yeah. No one ever can understand it. The way the system plans. There's no hope, no chance, no loophole, no escape for a sufferer man. I just the way that the Babylon planet. Alright, to fight it and everyone every day. I know the mother and the freedom boy. I need to tell me they're no really.
So the captain bowling his 2 opening bowlers out. Morris bowls another slow delivery. This time it's stuck. Forward of square, the fielder from backward square. The man that put down that diving catch early in the piece. Carrington comes in and does the fielding. He's better Linden on the ground and in the air.
Oh yes, definitely. It hit the ground hard as well, Kurt.
Yeah, some said that he away can kick him Jenny when he hit the ground. 33 for 4. Delivery which is steered into the offside. Again, the non-striker looking for a quick single, but rightly sent back by the striker. The striker looks like Maynard. He's got 3. And with him is Johnson. Johnson's been there from inception. He's on 11 and really holding up this thing here for the Maple side. Morris, former Barbados cricketer, wasn't slow on this one. Is into the fielder coming off the mid-wicket boundary. The catch is taken. So a slow delivery by Morris again. It looks like the fielder down there looks like the captain get it. Taking that catch. In fact, not getting it. Who's that man coming off the mid-wicket boundary there? Looks like Burrows. They tell me young Burrows, a man from St. John, taking that catch. So 33 for 4 becomes 33 for 5 Boogeyman.
EJ.
Now this is the version of the rock nation with a sound vibration. You're not 500 stations to take out your identification. Yeah. No one ever can understand it. The way the system plans. There's no hope, no chance, no loophole, no escape for a sufferer man. I just the way that the Babylon planet. Alright, to fight it and everyone every day. I know the mother and the freedom boy. I need to tell me they're no really all in you stray. Still I'm putting up a resistance. Yeah, I'm gonna work it out.
the Maple side at the moment.
Well, they're going to conquer Savio. I mean, this one down to Longon and over Longon. So definitely a man on a mission. He was a late addition to the side. He scored late. He didn't even have him in his or her laptop, Lennon. And he starts with a maximum.
First 6 of the night. And now things begin to look a little different from the Maple side. See, my good friend Don O'Lee looks very concerned.
Well, he usually looks that way. Some say he's the most miserable cricketer in St. James. Really?
That's my personal friend.
Mine as well. And what I can tell you, Leighton, is that after that massive E4, Maynard, the Savillon version, he loses his all stuff. And Leighton, you know about we have Bet 360 and those kind of things.
Bet 360.
My phone is going off because someone tells me that Maple might be ball out before the 8 o'clock bus leaves town.
DJ.
And do not because they want to, but sometimes they don't even know why.
So the new batsman is Renato Belgrave. I saw the Reverend Knight getting up there just now and saying a prayer for the Maple batters. As Morris on his way once more to bowl another slow delivery, and this one is driven pleasantly down to the left of the man coming off the long off boundary, who does well. Sends a good return up to the bowler's end as well. So one more to the score. I can tell you, Carlo Morris too will complete his allocation of overs. 4 overs, no minutes, 4 for 22. Top stuff from the former Barbados wicketkeeper batsman. 40 for 6, also a proud past member of the BDF sports program, one of the top captains. Really saw him make a decision one time, one of the best cricket decisions I've seen in a long time. He left himself out.
Come and say that, DJ.
So coming into the attack from the northern end is Jelani Joseph, practicing all spinner. Starts with a short delivery to punch. Passing man extra cover down to the fielder who took a really long time. It looks like Carrington. Carrington seems to be spending a lot of time in mess all these days. He's put on some weight.
Well, Kurt, he was running fast but going nowhere.
42 for 6. We're going to Jelani Joseph, one cricketer who I had a lot of time for. Bowls a delivery coming off the inside portion of the bat. We can keep a Greenwich behind it rather quickly, sends a throw it down to the bowlers, and the batsman have enough time to complete a single. Takes it up to 43 for 6, Lyndon.
Kurt, you said you had a lot of time with Joseph. You don't
Yes,
have it.
well, he came to the BDF at the age of 20, 21, and 14 years later he hasn't really improved. They returned into the onside, gone for 1.
So in other words, the bus has missing.
Yes, he came as our developmental player, but no development no really take place. 44 for 6. The Maple side in a spot of butter. Joseph bowling some gentle off breaks. Short delivery punch through the offside. In fact, doesn't make contact. Was trying to be taken by the keeper. We're over number 9. 9 of 20. What you're hearing is cricket commentary at its best, along with Pompey Walker, Lyndon Yard, and Kirk Strong. Delivery brings the batsman forward. Doesn't score.
The driver of MA 1072, urgently remove your vehicle. The driver of MA 1072, we ask that you remove your vehicle, Kurt.
Oh, you also have the driver of MB 5772 as well. You're asked to move your vehicle as well. And ZM 959
You also gonna ask the maple side to move up the score.
Well, yes, we can also beg and plead with them to move the score along. DJ Mears. The all-spin attack as Waldron comes into the attack now from the Sovereign. Starts with a well-flighted delivery. Batsman is forward, looking for a non-existent single. Get it? No! As the fielder there throws it away. In fact, the man interested in the second run is that man there, Hackett. Confirm what? That's Hackett that just threw the ball away.
Winners not at all happy with that. Rightfully so as well. The crowd continues to come in.
Yeah, the last check at the gate was 983. 983 being told 2 buses just left the lower green as well. Delivery driven into the onside. And they also told that Sherlock back driving ZM133 is bringing about 20 people from Prospect. As Waldron, short delivery, so the all-stop slap straight to the captain in Giddens. In fact, that looks like Hurley, and there is no run. Good start by Waldron. On his way once more, both a flighted delivery batsman is having a heave for a good neat take where we can keep a Greenwich. Also had a lot of time for we can keep a Greenwich as well. He actually thought he should have gone on and played this trade for Barbados and even in higher heights. Short delivery, slap through the mid-wicket region, gone for 1. They'll come back quickly for the second run, not fielded cleanly down there by the man. It looks like Burrows. They say it's a good return up to the bowler's end. He scored 48 for 6. 48 for 6. We're over number 10.
Number 10.
1 legal delivery remains in the 10th over. It's Waldron. Was a short delivery. This one slapped down to the man coming off in front. It looks like that man Carol Omar Smart coming in to take the catch, and at the end of 10 overs, I can tell you, Linden, the boogeyman yard. They are 49 for 6, the Maple side being asked to bat first.
Move on the DJ, and then Pump will be back with you.
Ready to go again as Joseph will continue from the number 9. Batsman is down the track, and when he gets there, doesn't make contact. Also not taken cleanly is the keeper as it goes into the boundary. In fact, outside the edge from, so a boundary to the batsman. Ladies and gentlemen, you can put your hands together as well. That's the 50 coming up for the Maple side. 53 for 6. The 50 coming off some 62 deliveries, 38 minutes of batting, 3 4s and 1 6. So they're up to 53, trying to get in the region of 120, 125 to keep the spectators here tonight.
Just over 5 runs and over.
I'm going to ask Mr. Hope to send out some scouts to find Pompey Walker, who's walked off the job.
Walked off the job. His first night employment. He's walked off the job.
In over number 11, he's walked off the job. Delivery, which the batsman is attempted to sweep. Then he rehearses the correct stroke. Doesn't make contact. Ball goes should be taken by the keeper. 53 for 6. We're in over number 11. Crowd continues to gather. Lots of important people in the house. Minister husbands, Reverend Knight, Linda Yard and Kurt Sean. A lot of important people in the house. Don't they try looking for a quick signal?
With brilliant athleticism by the bowler. Also commitment by Lorana Bessie. So on there raising his leg to signal leg by as well. So we're gonna bring you up on the activities. It's a week of activities to kick off We gathering edition from St. James perspective. As soon as hit through middle wicket, the fielder at the square leg comes across, plays a little bit of a ball, and the ball is into the boundary for another 4. Correct?
Yes, and Pompey has returned.
Thanks to the police.
Just want you to know that you just lost 10% of your match fee. 58 for 6. Got a urgent announcement as well, Lyndon. We will give that shortly. But we're over number 11. It's being bowled by Jelani Joseph. 58 for 6 as Joseph. Flighty delivery down the leg side, not taken cleanly by the keeper wide, called by the umpire around the best who's done well. Tonight, they tell you, Lyndon, sorry, Pompey, that the umpires in this one have done a good job so far. Umpire Jaleesa Callender and Loranda Best. As Joseph is bowling the delivery, batsman is working, lots of work for the man coming around a backward square to do. He does it and does well. He falls down, he gets back up. Then sends a good return, a strong return. In fact, 4 runs signaled by the umpire. So Lyndon, all of that skating, all of that sliding, the end result was that the ball went to the boundary. Pompey, your thoughts on that bit of fielding there?
Good effort coming from the man coming around from the deep wicket boundary. He tumbled and he rolled, but the ball still went into the boundary for 4.
You said it was a good effort. 64 for 6 to close out over number 11, PJ Mears. Waldron to continue. The batsman is swinging his eye into the air. The fielder comes around and takes the catch. It looks like Captain Giddens this time coming around and taking a comfortable catch. So 64 for 6 becomes 64 for 7 as Maple lose another wicket. Pompey.
Yes, Maple digging himself further in a hole. That was a short delivery. The batsman tried to hit it somewhere by St. James School. And he only skied it to get his coming in from the short and wicket boundary. So Maple losing another batsman.
64 for 7. They tell me the new batsman is trying to get the new batsman. And the pain, we're going to ask you to come close to the commentator's booth so you can help us, our current pain. Help us with the batters.
Remind the spectators about the bar over to the right of the pavilion. Also the Burger King setup. And there's also a bar upstairs in the pavilion. The bathrooms are located to the back of the pavilion if you want to use the bathroom urgently. And we continue with the cricket. That's what's Waldron.
Waldron. Goes a delivery down the leg side. The unknown batsman is sweeping. Hopefully someone will give us his name. So, someone from the Maple side on the detect.
Trying to get the batsman there.
2 things down here difficult to get the batsman name and runs. 64 for 7.
Oh, well, that's up with the Maple's batsman, the new batsman.
Batsman is starting this one, and let's call him John Doe. John Doe opens his account with a tuck to the onside, so the score up to 65 for 7. We're in over number 12. Cedric Best coming up to help me with the new batsman. He doesn't know the new batsman either, so must be importing. Down the leg side, Jaleesa Callender will outstretch both her hands to signal wide. Takes it up to 67. So Pompey, from this position here, what do you think would be a good score for Maple?
I think Maple will try to get at least 130. It'll be a great effort, a demanding effort, but we'll try to rock on the pad. No percentage, no.
Say good evening to Woodall and Merrick, 2 guys who don't have a lot of clothes, so they're wearing the commander shirts.
Also, young Scatterbury coming in.
Also a good buddy commentator Tahir, walking around his family. This one I say, down to long on, the fielder comes around. And by the look of it, he's done a good job there coming around to his right. So at the end of over number 12, they tell me the new batsman is Calvin Marcus, another import. So that's why no one knew him, Pompey. Calvin Marcus, I think. He's been around for a long time. He plays his straight for the UB side on top of the hill. They had a very close game yesterday, but they got home in the end. 68 for 7. I can also tell you quickly that the batsman dismissed. Darren Allen was run for 10. Johnson made 11. If you can move that so you can see, that would be really helpful. Richards made 0. Jilks 2. Zion Buffett 3. Maynard 3. Maynard 6. We're not going Belgrove is not around 15, and with him is Calvin Marcus. We had a lot of time getting his name.
Yes, remember, this is the opening of this St. James the gathering. So the score moves up to 68 for 7. Single take on.
So a pleasant good evening to Killer. Making his way into the pavilion. We also want to tell you, if you want to use the bathrooms are at the back of the pavilion. We've got well-stocked bars inside and outside. We've also got the Burger King setup. Also go support the Legionnaires. They're under the tent sending some paraphernalia. You can go over there. I'm going to Lyndon at the break. We're going to go over there and have a word with Lieutenant Colonel Branch, who's under the tent, and she'll be telling us the got a little power failure here as well. Gonna need some help in the pavilion shortly. This one is with Donny. Looking for a non-existent single. The throw goes up to the keeper's end, but the non-striker was a long way down, but all's well that ends well. 70 for 7.
Flat throw coming in from the deep backward square boundary. Brendan don't say this time, but batsman made his ground quite easily. Crowd continues to build. We're looking at 15,280 so far.
All of them coming in. 2 passes.
Big gathering, biggest big gathering so far.
70 for 7. The crowd continues to grow as this one is tucked through the onside, going for 1. I think that's all there will be as Hurley. It looks like coming in like a freight train. Sends it on the ground, lock up to the borders end. Jelani Joseph is practicing all spin. 2.4 overs, no meters, none for 22. And being ably supported by Waldron, 2 overs, no meters, 1 for 8 from the other end. As Joseph on his way, one sport bullet batsman who's tapping this one into the onside. Hurley with a lot of work to do, comes wrong and does well. Hurley's one of the more athletic fielders on the BDF side. He will get it wrong, he will get down, sends a good throw up to the borders end. 72 for 7, we're over number 13.
The president and the pain is assured me that the fish cable woman can hot the oil because they're going to bat all 20 overs.
This one is driven upishly down to long off. They've gone for 1, they'll come back for the second run. As they say, a pleasant good evening to Rondell Yearwood, the successful Pickwick captain. He's been around for a long time, but I can tell you if he came out at 8 o'clock, he's not going in no time before Wednesday. 74 for 7. Pompey?
Welcome, Bolin, as the dignitaries continue to come in.
I want you to welcome him by another name, no man.
I'm Miss Potter. Welcome to the gathering.
DJ! Ready to start over number 14. As Waldron is going to delivery outside the Oscar, was truly taken by the keeper, and there is no run. 74 for 7, inching closer and closer to that 3-figure mark. As Waldron rolling some leg spin balls and play to the delivery, stifle the people from here. You can clearly see that ball going down the legs. It looks like the batsman too has injured himself. So let's hope it's nothing too serious. We've also got an ambulance and some medics on hand as well, so he should be okay. Say good evening to Veer Thomas, always known as Small Face.
That's what I see. He's still on the ground. He's trying to figure out if he has put a hamstring or maybe a string or something.
So he's now being asking for some help to get up. He looks like he'll be okay, probably suffering from a heat stroke. These days are really hot. And he's not replenishing himself like the commentary team. ourselves. So, at the break, Pompey, I'm going to give you the task of going over to Lieutenant Colonel Branch and having a few words with her on the tape about the Legionnaires and what they're doing. I'm also being told that the boss should be here as well, and he will come and speak to us as well. Also, Mr. Peterson as well, a few words from him as well. So we got an action pack in his break. See who up as well. He doesn't have a lot to say. He really doesn't talk a lot. 74 for 7, we're over number 14. It's being pulled by Waldron from the Sovereign, and this one is Bassman is losing his leg step. So 74 for 7. After that injury, he didn't only pull a hamstring. You see the pulse in his brain as well. 74 for 8. DJ. Is Joshua Gazette making his way out to the middle, trying to get biggest team from in this hole that they've dug themselves into. 74 for 8. They still have about 6.3 overs in which to bat. Andy Payne said at least they will bat the 20 overs, and we wish them the best of luck. 74 for 8. Being told that the fish cakes are on. 74 for 8.
Oh, Bill, nicely.
Say a good evening to my good friend, Gemma. Yeah, you can't really see, you know, you really can't see very well, but we're here. 74 for 8. Can they get up to 100, Pompey?
No,
The next one.
left, some 5 overs left. Should be able to get at least 130.
As Waldron goes a little bit down the leg side, should be called wide by umpire Jalisa Canada. And rightly so as well.
Let's have a look at the kicking one, backward one, short cutter. And let's see that, let's recover short. Let's recover deep and off, keep me wicket, short me wicket, and a man on the backward straight on the
78 for 8. We're over number 14. One legal delivery remains in the 14th over. The batsman taking guard. Tell me it's Joshua Grisette. Bates on Waldron. And he's driving upishly down too long off where Carlo Morris will come in and do the fielding, and the batsman Colin Compey, the one to close out over number 14 as well. At the end of it, the next voice you'll hear will be that of Lyndon the Boogeyman Yard. So at the end of 14 overs, 79 for 8, DJ and Mears.
Right down you and put my arms around you. Wonder where will I be, let's say 6 years from now. I wish that I could still be with you. Now if I had it in my hand, control your every move, that here is exactly what I do. I put you in the middle of
it's going to be Joseph to continue. 79 for 8, start of over number 15. And here is Rosette playing the ball back to the bowler. So another 5 overs after this one. But it's only 2 wickets in the hutch. Maple struggling 79 for 8. A delivery pushed through. And they'll bring a single out into the offside. Signal leg by umpire around the best. 80 for the loss of 8. Projected score, Pompey. Kurt, projected score.
Give it up to 100. I think they should get it to 100 from here.
80 for 8.